Back now to the chaos in Iraq and the ramifications for the United States in this. In city after city, we're watching the insurgents gain strength and gain territory. Next stop, maybe Baghdad. Retired four-star General Jack Keane is chairman, Institute for the Study of War, and a Fox News military analyst. And it's great to have you back, sir. Good morning to you. You told our producers if we wring our hands now, we will fight them later. Explain.
Well, the simple fact is that we've got the regional spillover war from Syria that many had predicted. ISIS owns swaths of territory in Syria, and now, as Fox has accurately displayed, significant territory in Iraq. A radical Islamic caliphate forming in the Middle East. If we don't stop their advance and try to initiate a counteroffensive to push them back while we have the opportunity, while we have the foothold in Iraq to do that now and apply military force now, we will have to fight them later. Because why? This will cause regional instability to the Middle East for certain. Number two, it will threaten security in Europe, and it will threaten security in the United States. I'm not talking about indirect security. This is radical Islamists who have clear designs on destroying our way of life, and these people want to kill us. And we have to clearly understand what this threat is truly all about.
General, I want to show our viewers a map here, okay? I don't know if you can see from your position there, but I know you know this all too well. From Syria and Damascus, there's a city up here called Aleppo, all right? If you start in the northwest corner of Syria and run along the top part of that country, down in through Mosul that fell on Wednesday, Tikrit that fell the following day, and now you've got Fallujah and Baghdad, and you fill that in yellow, sir. And that's the area where these insurgents, where these terrorists, where the ISIS is now in control. That is an enormous piece of territory there. And what you're saying, though, is that if you don't do something now to stop this, what Iraq will do is turn to Iran. Because the leader in Iraq is Shia, and he'll go to Iran for support and help. What happens then?
Well, the fact of the matter is the Iranians look at Syria as their client state, and they've done much, Bill, to prop up Syria and help Assad hold on to power. They will pull out all the stops to keep the Shia part of Iraq in Iraqi hands, and that means they'll pour in their Quds force. General Soleimani will become an advisor to certainly to Maliki as he is to Assad, and I think that portends ill for the stability of the Middle East as well, to have Iraq become a client state of Iran. The fact of the matter is that Iran will not do much about ISIS holding territory and land in Syria, obviously, and also in Iraq. They will pretty much leave that alone. They will push back on the on the Sunnis and conduct some cleansing operations, probably in Baghdad. And cleansing is a euphemism for killing people, and they will do some of that. And it will enlarge the conflict toward a civil war and a sectarian conflict, to be sure. But the fact of the matter is there are two danger points in front of us. Yep. One is this radical Islamist caliphate, as we described in the reasons, and Iraq becoming, what's left of Iraq becoming a client state of Iran.
Well, as you can imagine, viewers are asking a lot of questions because, frankly, they're confused. Because you asked now from Twitter, from the handle CG Birddog, why should U.S. intervene in Iraq's civil war between Sunni and Shiites and Kurds, for that matter? I think you pretty much answered that, General. Maybe there's a different way to ask the question now. What does the president do?
Well, the fact of the matter is that there needs to be a sense of urgency here, and put aside what caused this problem and just deal with what's in front of us. Maliki needs a set of eyes that he doesn't have. That's intelligence. We need to give him that capability, and that means technological capability so that he can help see. That's satellite coverage, that's NSA eavesdropping, that's surveillance using drones. He also needs coordinated air power to conduct operations with his ground forces. That is an urgent need. Listen, Bill, we provided air power to help the Libyans' militia push against Gaddafi.
Yeah.
This is Iraq. This is where we have a stake for 8 years. This is a country of strategic consequence. And he also needs some people to help him think through the problem. I would put General Petraeus on an airplane and let him get over there and provide some advice to Maliki, report back and make a very good assessment to the president of what is needed. Otherwise, you'll have Qasem Soleimani in there.
Yeah, General, you gave us some great ideas. Thank you for your time. We're going to get cut off by the computer. Jack Keane there in Washington. Shoot us an email, Hemmer@foxnews.com, and on Twitter @BillHemmer, because you asked. BYA, hashtag there.